3 minutes coming on, no more than 3 minutes.
Você não tem entrada no Wi-Fi. Entrar no mesmo Wi-Fi. Some technical issues from people.
Oh, they might be working. Vai working. Só que a gestão.
I'll try.
Hello, everybody. Just 3 minutes. I'll try to speak faster. Can you raise your hand if you speak Portuguese, please? All right. And if you speak Spanish, you speak more than 2 or 3 Romance languages. And if you're struggling with some of them. All right. So my idea is to create a simplified international language based on Romanic languages. I call it UNI. You can scan the code and read the whole structure, the whole grammar rules and everything. But just quickly, I'm going to try to give you some examples why right now many languages are very illogical and hard to learn. So one good example is genders in Romanic languages. They're different in like Italian or Spanish and Portuguese. So that creates a lot of confusion for foreigners who are trying to learn those languages. Can you raise your hand if you can read all those 4 words correctly in English? If you're not a native speaker. So the problem is we have exactly the same letters, right? But they all read completely differently. So that just proves that languages, almost all of them, are very logical. Another example, read, read, in present it's read, and past it's read, even though it's spelled exactly the same. The verb to be, you're all familiar with that. So yeah, let's try to make it more simple, more predictable, and human friendly. Quick example. Ta amar cantar. if you speak any of the Romance languages, you would know what that means without any extra explanation. The way we form future would be re, we just add re to infinitive, are in present, ro in the past. Very simple. I removed some of the letters from the alphabet, C, H, Q, W, and Y. I think we don't need them because there are other sounds that do the jobs basically. So I think they're not necessary. And yeah, I have my own numbers, which are they all end in a, nulla, una, da. It's very, very easy to remember. So let's just make a quick experiment. Here's a dialogue for you. Can you try to read it and understand what it talks about? So I'll try to pronounce it. Olá, como vida? Que novo? Clear? Who can translate it? Olá, como vida? Que novo? Que novo? What's new? Oi, vida bono. Ma começarò a estudar novo língua artificial. Clear? More or less? Right, okay. Que significar? The other person replies, right? It's a dialogue. Língua constructudo como Esperanto. Do you know Esperanto? Just 30 seconds. Have you heard of Esperanto? It's an artificial language that was made up to simplify communication. I'm trying to do something similar, but a bit better, because I think Esperanto is still very difficult, because they took some of the Slavic languages. I think they are completely different. All right. No difícil aprender. Not difficult to learn. Normal necessitar muito tempo, entender gramática, pronúncia, memorizar frases no conhecido. So, yeah, I don't have time for more, but it's a long dialogue. You can all go to that website and try to read it. And there are translations. But already you know that you can understand that language. If you read the rules and if you put some effort into it, you can learn it within maybe 1 week. If you speak 3 or 4 languages already, you could do it in 3 days. Thank you for your attention.
Any questions from us? That's very easy. There, yeah, like the article from Holland, America. Yeah. As a like in other things, I talk with Max. Perfect. Vamos ver o que você vai arrumar.
Hello, I am Camila. I am financial advisor for companies. I have a company for like 5 years. So I understand about the profile, the people with money, and I know it's difficult to organize money and save the money and why it's important. So in Brazil here, we have a bad situation about the money. We don't have like a good educational to organize the money and save, and we have these big numbers about the famílias endividadas. Como seria isso em inglês?
Indebted.
Yes. Indebted family. So in Brazil, we don't have this education like United States, I think. So Brazil, we have the consequences, and not good consequences, because don't have a long of the time. If we don't organize our money, we don't have like experience of your life or quality life. And what is quality of life? You choose what you do for your life, like invest in experience, travel more, travel to Brazil and live this experience. You guys are so lucky to be here, but other person needs to organize, in Brazil, needs to organize the financial things to travel here and build something better here. So what's the solution? I bring these numbers because it's important we talk about this comportment, because it's a bad consequence for our children and the next generations. So it's important because your enterprise, if you have an enterprise or a project, you have a consequence if your personal financial is not good, because you have more anxiety and stress in your life, and this affects your health, your comportment with your family or the personal things. So people maybe think money don't interfere in your life, but money interfere. It's so important, to organize this, because it affects your personal life and your business too. So I have my business, and I like to say, when you talk about money with people, you economy time and stress and the time to make a big decision for your life. So I create Polaris. It's like inspired star guide, because in the old times in the sea, the captains don't have lights on the deep sea. So the captains in the ships guide with a star polar. So this app, it's like a star polar guide for your finances. So you guys, I talk about many people about money, and I understand maybe sometimes it's hard to live with money. So I create an app, very clean, not more the ups clean, I think, and how he works. So the projects have an objective to connect with your wallet. So they identify, you pay something in your wallet, and they ask for you, what is this cost? So you click here and you add if income or expense, and you click, you put that's the value, and you can choose what the category is, because financial, it's like you need to put like it's a fixed cost or variable cost or investment safe. So it's important to know these categories, and like coffee. So no one time, it's not repeats, and I resume and confirm. So you put like your cost here, and it's nice because we have the entries and the other dashboard. And the best important is that it's because numbers not is the answer. Why I talk about this? Because when you have an enterprise on your life, you pay 50 in iFood. It's not the answer. The answer is what is best insights you have with your money this month. So in this page, Wealthy Day, you have the insights about your payments, and you make a method to save your money and to pay this something. So it's nice because you can construct your patrimony and travel more, live more experience, and it's all. Thank you.
Questions?
We have some questions.
Yeah. One question. Okay. Where can I use it? I need it.
Now I send you a link. Test for me.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
so
you
Yeah,
should,
maybe
okay.
maybe you should connect and suggest what it is, so you don't need to entry, and then you kind of just review, like, did it, like, because the AI can already say, like, is it an expense? Is it a coffee shop? Just by the name of the place you spend the money, maybe you can already kind of guess by the amount. And then you can kind of just confirm, is this an expense at a coffee shop one time?
Yeah,
and then you
that's
just say
amazing.
yes.
Yeah.
Instead of you having to fill everything.
Yes, the next step, it's like have a IA to decide and show this.
And then you just become a validator that is
Yeah.
what it happened.
Yeah.
Because I love it, but I'm never gonna use it. It's too many clicks.
And you're so busy, so maybe you're not deploying very well. But yeah, with
And
AI,
it
we are
becomes
the
like a
best.
pop-up, like, is this it? And you just say yes or edit.
Yeah, yeah, the plan is that. Okay, thank you.
Anyone more? Want to present?
Yay, Friday.
So people just finished on the afternoon, we had Founder Fridays. It's an event of Founder House for founders to meet and share the project, the challenge, so they kind of can evolve together. Will be 2 p.m., right?
Yeah, so at 2 p.m., we're gonna have a few, like, startup founders, people that have been building projects and clients, a little bit more mature founders. It's event by Jason Calacanis, which is like a very well-known angel in VC in US. He was like first check in Uber and a bunch of them. So this event happens every first Friday of the month. Since next Friday is a holiday, we're gonna do a week before. But we do this for about 2 years now here at Founder House. So Founder Fridays is more like a founders only event. You don't need to be super advanced founder, but it's more towards people that actually have an operating company. Everybody's gonna say, introduce themselves, and then we're gonna talk about challenges of building companies. So I know not everybody from EP is building a company right now, but if you are, you're welcome to join us. And yeah, we're just gonna talk about issues of building companies, and it's kind of like our once a month membership. All, like, most of the founders that are part of Founder House come here, and we just have a beer, kombucha, and talk about how life is very hard. But how, like, when you see a founder that has had an exit and went through something similar, you can kind of share best practices of how everybody's going through kind of a lot of the same trouble, and you can help each other. I think, is the Artisan House with any programming too? You guys know? So is there anything at AI House?
No.
Are they gonna be open to work?
Yeah, today, from now until 4 p.m., we're gonna have the mentorship with Jean, Vicky,
But if
and
someone
myself.
wants to work from AI House or Artisan, can they go? Can people go work from AI and, yeah? Like, if people wanna work
Yeah.
somewhere,
It's
is
okay.
it open?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you wanna go work from AI House, I don't know about Artisan, you know, they can work there.
Yeah.
So you can also work from the other houses, so there's no programming, but they're open.
And from now until 4 p.m., we're gonna call every architect one by one on the room, so we can give a membership, share an email. And so we have the last meeting of the guns that is to speak of the project. So one by one, can you 15 minutes from the other room. Bora, Jean.
Guia TV?
Right, I made like this, so it doesn't break. Nobody touch it. Nobody touch
Tipo
it.
assim, eu
Então,
Or now. Or the art.
eu sei, eu já
I
fiz
mean, we got most of the artisans and think about it. I think the idea is for us to be more artists. Today I have an event at 5.
Não, sim, sim. O problema é quando ela vai no começo das coisas é mais fácil, sabe? Passando isso, você saber inglês, não pegou inglês, sabe? Agora, eu não sei inglês, é mais forte.
So all we had is all this class.
Beleza, assim, mas é foda. Mas eu trabalho com tecnologia, sim, sim. O cara dá, não é competição. Mas a mensagem todas as respostas, eu sei, vai pra ela. É aquela. Mas eu me preocupei a. Trocar isso.